cigarette and alcoholic beverage advertisement. So what are the purpose of advertising alcohol and cigarette? So the reason why is to expand their market. They must encourage drinkers to switch brands or increase their consumption, or to persuade non-drinkers to begin drinking. Youth is one of their audience in this kind of advertisement. Should these potentially harmful product advertisements be banned? I think it should be banned because cigarette and alcohol advertising should be banned in all media, and limitation placed on alcohol advertising to prevent exposure of substance-related content to people like adolescents and especially to children. So the main reasons for banning alcohol and cigarette advertisement is because it may attract young people or youth to start smoke and drink, and it may cause health-related issues. Lastly, continuously consumptions of alcohol and cigarette can lead to illness like lung cancer, heart disease, stroke, asthma, and premature or low birth weight babies. What is their influence on minors, minorities, and the disadvantages? Tobacco and alcohol advertisement can have a strong influence on people, especially children and teens. Scientific evidence shows that tobacco company advertising and promotion influences young people to start using tobacco. Adolescents who are exposed to cigarette advertising often find the ads appealing. So tobacco ads make smoking appear to be appealing, which can increase adolescents to desire to smoke. So how these ideas square with First Amendment right? So before we proceed to answer this question, let's first learn what is First Amendment rights. So, First Amendment rights. In Philippines, Article 3, Section 4 of the 1987 Constitution of the Philippines specifies that no law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech or of expression. So, alcohol and cigarette advertising as a commercial speech is protected under the First Amendment as long as it does not promote unlawful activity and it contains some information that is not misleading to the public. Next one. What is the future of advertising for cigarettes? So many platforms ban cigarette to be advertised, including advertisement on television, radio, even in different social media applications, because it can influence a lot of youth that may see those advertisements. But until now, companies still advertise cigarettes on internet because there are no federal or state laws that restrict the advertisement of cigarettes in the internet. But I think it will be banned soon on the internet, and I think it should be banned so that the consumption of cigarettes decrease and to not attract youth to start smoking. And lastly, are there issues in fairness here? I think there's no issue of fairness here because it is right to have limitation in advertising cigarettes and alcohol, but don't blame to all of the alcohol and cigarettes company the effect of sudden increase of consumption of those products. As a people of the society, we have the right to control ourselves to be not addicted to consuming alcohol and cigarette, but it is fine to drink and smoke, but don't overdo it. We must control ourselves. At the end of the day, we are still have the choice whether we still consume it or not. But always put it in our mind that those products can affect our life. Now, let's proceed to the next topic, which is comparative advertising. First, let us define what is comparative advertising or combative advertising. It is a type of advertisement in which particular product or service specifically mentions a competitor by name for the express purpose of showing why the competitor is inferior to the product naming it. Now, let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of using a comparative advertising. So first, let's talk about the advantages of comparative advertising. Number 1, you will create a buzz. If your comparative advertising is out there in explicitness and boldness, then you will attract a lot of attention, especially if you're targeting a bigger business. Customer will no doubt intrigued by your brazenness, and they will look up your business the first chance they will get. So the next advantages of using comparative advertising is you can promote new products. So what a better way to promote a new product than by showing just how much better it is than its counterparts. This is something that Samsung does extensively, especially when it comes to the advertising war it has with Apple. So let's watch some example of comparative advertising of Samsung promoting their new product, which is the Samsung Galaxy S4.
Hey guys.
Hey, Scott.
Great graduation party, sweetie.
What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of these ribs with my new GS4. Have a smell.
I smelt the ribs.
Come on, you don't be a woman.
These ribs are insane. Hello?
Yo, Scott, what's up, man?
You gotta be kidding me. That's how you answer it?
Yeah, please. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
You want it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Here, I want to share. Can I share too?
No, yours doesn't do that.
Wow, got the whole flop in one picture. Hey, you nailed it.
I nailed something. So some smartphones are smarter than other smartphones.
Exactly.
What are we doing with these phones?
Call your phone with my phone. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, Tiffany texted.
Oh, I got it.
That was awesome. What'd she say?
She's wondering if we'll stay long.
No.
Hey, what else does it do?
Look inside.
You can control a TV with that thing?
Yeah, it recommends shows too.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna like this.
Do it again. 2013.
Introducing the Samsung Galaxy S4. The next big thing is here.
So now, let's proceed the disadvantages of using comparative advertising. So the first one, disadvantages of using comparative advertising is you can look like the bad guy, because if you pick on a business that is smaller than you, or if the tone of your ad sounds even slightly mean, you can easily be seen as a bully, and nobody likes a bully. So the next disadvantage of using comparative advertising is you can suffer legal repercussion. Although this marketing strategy is not illegal, you can still be sued if you don't play by the rules. It is very important to understand the laws and regulations revolving around this advertising method in order to avoid being sued and fined. So the next disadvantage of using comparative advertising is your brand image can be tarnished and you can lose customers. So this kind of advertising technique might also not be very compatible with your brand image. If it's something drastically different than everything you have done up until that point, then your established customers base will be surprised. Trust will be lost and clients will leave, preparing a business that seems on the safer right. Now, let's proceed to some question that is related when using comparative advertising. First one is, when does it overstep ethical and legal bounds? So, while advertising or selling products, the advertisers must keep in mind that any comparison or assertions made with any competitor's product must not violate the legal provision that may cause disparagement to other brands. So now let's proceed to the next question. So, comparative advertising, it should be banned or restricted in some way? I think no, as long as they follow the rules and provision about comparative advertisement and they don't use misleading information and badmouth other companies in their advertisement. And lastly, are there issue of deception here? Comparative advertising is illegal as long as they are true about their advertisement and does not include false or deceptive information.